We will go ahead and get started. So, welcome back. Where we last left off last time was you had just defeated the Drift Dead version of Tassandros, Subminister Tassandros' bodyguard, who basically self-immolated to turn himself into a Drift Dead, and a mysterious stranger came in after everything collapsed and rescued you. You collected up several of the prized trinkets that were on display, including a puzzle sphere, the ceremonial fornication armor, an irising shield, a dueling sword, and a pile of bones, as well as we never established how many data slates Alex swiped off of the subminister's desk. So, Alex, please go ahead and roll 2d10. We'll take the higher of them. And you take 9 data slates from Desandros' desk, one of which is indeed the one that you were going for. That one was front and center that he was working on before y'all walked in. And as you are warped out of there by the mysterious stranger, you appear in a hazy cavern, to which she says, "Whoops. Well, we are a little bit far from my exit point, but we are now in the drift plane. This is where all of the summoned creatures come from, the home plane of genuine drift dead. This is where their more physical bodies exist, and I can sense that my portal is to the south. And all of you are going to protect me so that we can get out of here, because I'm not exactly a combat person."
Neither am I.
And she moves down. "Oh, I'm Cassandra, by the way."
Yay.
Anyway, so she is going to be accompanying you as you go through this dungeon. She is not obviously packing for war. She appears to be very much a sneaky, stealthy sort of thief. But you can see that she does have a utility pouch and various other small trinkets around her waist and in a small bag. And earlier you did see that she is capable of using magic.
Yay.
And so you are up here in the top right of the map. There is much map to explore. Your general direction that you need to be going is south. However, you are, of course, free to explore the map as much or as little as you so desire. This place is dangerous. The creatures here are not tamed or tied to anyone. This is sort of their native plane. And you are homewreckers. You are walking in, you are home invaders. You are walking in on their home. The fact that this looks anything human-like is mostly just coincidence,
Uh,
because you are in a semi-incorporeal realm. You know, the physical manifestation of the drift itself. If you would like to take a moment to look at the items that you just picked up, the items that are most immediately useful to you might be the dueling sword, the ceremonial armor, or the irising shield. All of those do have immediate combat utility, if so desired.
I would like the mono blade if anyone has a problem with that. Unless anyone has a problem with that.
The
Well,
the dueling sword.
Uh-huh.
Go for it. It's currently on my character sheet, by the way. I don't think I can take it off.
Yeah, let's see. I will go ahead and track that down. Dueling Sword going over to Alex, who now has it.
Now let's lose the fucking baton.
Let's see. Who picked up the Irising Shield last time? Sam picked up the Irising Shield. That is basically, sort of Iron Man's wrist shield.
Percy Jackson had a better one, or Kratos.
Or, yeah, so many various options. But you are able to hold things with it while it is active, except for a gun. You basically can't have the shield going and have a weapon in that hand, but it does allow you to maintain some extra armor class while you have that out. Get those back up.
Does nobody want that?
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't mind throwing it on, but I'm not squishy. It would just make me super tanky.
I was about, yeah, you don't really.
Yeah. Sam can continue to use it, or Maeve, if you would like to. Both of you.
I would not be opposed to it.
Yeah, let's see.
Mm,
Is that a fucking Wookiee?
Did we lose Sam?
I don't know.
Uh, she's not responding. Let's give her a minute and I'll
She's
Okay,
text
yep.
her.
typing.
We'll just. Okay, yep. Oh, negative on the hearing you. I saw the mic button flicker, but no sound. You might have to go into settings, Sam. Every now and again, an update comes through and everything gets screwed up.
Yeah. Just use your phone. It'll connect that way. Usually.
Hi, John.
What's up?
Is that any better?
Yes, yes, we got you. All right, welcome back.
Phone.
Anyway, did you wanna? So did you want to hang on to the shield there?
Well, I was just saying I fight from a distance, so if it would better serve Maeve, why don't we move that? And like I said, I've
I
also
asked her for the range combat, but I'm not
it's what?
sneaky.
Well, we got to make a choice here.
Flip a coin. The roll of
Alex,
dice. The higher number gets it.
Alex, what do you think?
Uh, I think since Locke goes in for hand-to-hand so often, maybe he should take it. Extra AC never hurts.
Okay. Does anybody need battle dress? It's heavy armor.
That would be either Locke or
Nope.
John, because nobody else can use it.
I've already got some on.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
look
no.
damn good.
Does John need it?
Probably. I don't know what I need.
But
Uh,
John's not going to be here for
yeah.
a
John's only semi here, and his current armor is uh superior to
Battle dress?
the battle dress there.
Okay. All right.
All
Well, then I
right.
guess we'll call it when we get there.
All right. So that shield can be activated as basically a swift action or a bonus action, or minor action, depending on which system we're using, however we want to call it. But I presume we will start with it packed. All right, y'all are in the upper right-hand corner and free to move about the cabin. Our friend Cassandra will be falling in behind you so that y'all might lead the way.
The game is still paused.
That helps, thank you.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
And so,
What is this big statue up here? I do not enter the chamber.
it's all right. The statue appears to have just been warped in from the physical plane. It appears to be a character in ancient armor, very, very, very old looking, partially crumbled, missing an arm, foot fallen off. And apparently oh, that's interesting. I forgot to put a wall around the entire...
We can move freely.
Yeah, let me
Yes,
finish.
and find things we don't want to.
Said we were free to move about the cabin.
Yeah, I forgot to put a bound on the actual map itself. Somebody tried walking off the map there.
That was me.
Okay.
But usually that's me walking off the map.
All right. Pretty sure I got everybody back on there.
All
Anyway,
right. Well, this looks like the only way to go, so I'm gonna walk in.
yes, and so
As soon as you do, a trap goes off.
not really. No, this particular section appears to be quite abandoned.
Oh, hey, baby.
Okay.
Why can't I
So
see?
my understanding, are we like in
Did I-
40K the warp light?
We are in Magicville.
Yeah, effectively warp light.
Okay.
Warp light.
It's kind of like oh crap, what's the D&D setting with Elminster where there actually is a hell plane?
Faerun?
Faerun, thank you. It's kind of like Faerun where it's got a sort of parallel plane where all of the summoned creatures come from.
No, just multiple planes. You know,
And
we're
so
we're
this
plane
is,
walking, guys.
yes, you are currently plane walking.
So do we go down the
So
little
as,
corridor?
as you look down a very long corridor, you can hear on the sides of the walls, over on this side, down this way, over this way, you can hear the sound of creatures skittering about.
Rats. So hyper rats.
What's wrong with rats?
RLSs?
I sure hope so.
And I can tell you that all the way down to here, there is nothing before the corner that you see.
Did we explore the other side of the first chamber?
Nope.
There is no other
Yeah,
side.
there was no other side. This is the entrance.
Break on through to the other side.
So you can floss our teeth. What else would you do with it? Mm.
All right.
Let's. Okay, you stay there. I stay.
And-
Oh, I see a light.
And I apparently... Okay, that's where I put the door.
Jeez, how far away did you run on?
Just all the way
Okay.
down the hall.
Yeah, all the way down the hall. So just as you guys reach this corner, you hear around the corner the sound of a single creature.
I would like to come
Rawr.
up and just poke my head around the corner, only my head.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
As you poke your head around the corner, you see a single imp, very similar to the functionary imps that were in the Geminid ministry, or
I
excuse me, in
feel
the
like
mission.
I feel like this is not going to be related to that at all.
Yes, this one. This is the plane from which they were summoned. So this is that same imp, just in its natural state,
He's feral.
as David Attenborough would say. And here we see the native imp in his home habitat.
Good show.
Of course it is. Everything
Frankie,
David
go
Attenborough does
crocodile
is good.
hunter. Poke it with a stick.
All right, we will go ahead and everybody will go ahead and start a combat just so that we have an order for everything.
Oh,
Ooh, good roll from Imori.
Wow.
I mean, it's a good thing you have some bonuses to your initiative.
Okay, I will be waiting for a minute then.
And we'll go ahead and give Cassandra something if necessary. All right,
You know what?
and by
Why don't we give her the shield and maybe the armor for now?
okay, then
We will not let her keep them, but the squishy might need them.
We gotta keep someone safe. She's a chick.
all right.
Because she's a chick doesn't mean we have to keep her safe. We have to keep her safe because she's our right out.
What? I'm a dude in this one.
No,
Why?
the woman that is currently rescuing you.
That's what I'm saying. We're not keeping her safe because she's a chick. We're keeping that's misogyny. We're keeping her safe because she's our right out of here.
Sexist.
Sexism. That
Yes.
too.
What?
Yes.
Sure.
She has the key. We need the key.
If she dies, can't you just take the key from her?
Wait,
Nope,
why is
because it's a magic key.
It's magical, and she's wields the magic.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's interesting. Okay, there we go. Is that actually any better? Why is it not adding? Okay, you can go ahead and continue while I try and figure this out. I'm not sure why it's not adding up.
do I get a sense that this imp is hostile immediately, or do I not know?
You are unable to tell.
All right, then I will step out from the corner and say, "Donde está la fiesta?"
It turns at you and just screeches in an unintelligible, demonic, but very high-pitched and annoying sound.
Then I'd like to pick up the nearest thing to me and throw it at its face.
All right, you may go ahead. And that indeed
What you meant to
hits.
say was Grana Wheat Na Niniba.
Hey, be careful with that. The last time I played a game where someone messed around with talking in demonic, they summoned Shabernigdo.
Ooh.
You were there.
And that's the Transformers mutual greeting. Or universal greeting.
And then I'll use the rest of my movement to get right up on it. And that is it.
All right. And next we will have Cassandra, who isn't going to do anything. And now the imp is going to scratch back at you for daring to attack it. And whoops, I closed your character sheet, so I don't actually know if that hits.
Let's just say it didn't.
Did you
Open
like?
up, damn you. Let's see. Okay, going against kinetic AC. So yes, that one does indeed hit.
Did you deploy the shield yet?
I don't think I have the shield on me. I think it's on Cassandra right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they handed
cast
it over
target.
to.
Are you meaning to privately roll all these dice?
I am not. No.
Okay,
He
because
is
I
the DM, so it's within the realm.
yes.
No, I was testing something earlier, but I did not, in fact, mean to do those secretly. That was 23 against your kinetic armor class, and the damage was 7.
Okay, so 7 against my stamina.
Correct?
Wow, that hurt a little bit. I'm a little surprised.
Yes. You go ahead and make a. Let's see. Go ahead and make a mysticism roll.
This will be fun.
Yeah, not a strong suit for you. Though, good enough. You, with that slice, realize that this guy is much, much tougher than the ones that you faced on the physical plane. You potentially surmise, in a limited way, that this plane makes them more powerful than they were in the real world.
Crazy.
And that will bring us to Sam.
Well, shit. Can I even see them?
You are just around the corner.
You can hear us.
So
Can
yeah,
I see?
you've been hearing the smacking around.
Can I see them now?
Can you hear me now?
I don't know.
Let's see.
Is it at?
Yeah, you're still up here, and before you see him, you need to get down to about there. Yeah, you should be seeing them now.
Well, I don't want to shoot him in the back, so
Yeah, please don't.
there we go.
Yeah, and
And
the walls definitely are a little bit more suggestion, just because they are very tight corridors.
and since I hear scuffling, we're just gonna walk in, shoot, and ask questions later.
Very well. You may shoot with whatever you seem fit.
Well, we're gonna go for this. Do. Oh, that was
God damn
good.
it.
We're gonna use a reroll.
Okay, very well. Reroll.
Reroll.
Well, that's slightly better.
That is indeed better, and it does make it past his energy armor class. You may go ahead and roll damage. And that does hit, and as your beam of energy hits him, it screeches and falls dead.
You're welcome.
It does not vanish, as this is its native plane, so it simply falls to the ground.
Try to think.
And
Nope.
since there's no further combat, everybody can move. We'll just keep the same turns for your next encounter.
I want to see if there's anything on the body worthwhile.
As you look at the body, you discover an Aeon Stone.
I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna take it.
Can I take the hand that it clawed me with?
You need another trophy already. It was my kill.
Always.
But this
I've got
one actually drew a little bit of blood.
I've got eyes on another one.
Okay, well, first of all, let me go with Shadow. I've transferred Aeon Stone Turquoise Cube to you. This particular Aeon Stone, first seen in the back alley gambling houses. Pirate crews have carried these as luck stones throughout the galaxy. Once per day as a reaction when you fail an attack roll, saving throw, or skill check by 1. This Aeon Stone can retroactively grant you a +1 bonus to the roll, turning that failure into a success. So if your target was 16 and you roll a 15, this is that little bump of luck for you, if you so chose to use it.
So I know what it is. I don't need to roll like perception on it.
No, this is an extremely common thing found in the galaxy, but yep, you've just discovered it on this one.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. As for acquiring a new hand, yes.
A new hand touches the beacon.
Go ahead and make a will save first.
You don't want me to.
One's will.
You don't want me to chop it off with my star
Thank
knife.
you, RN Jesus.
RN Jesus thanks you for your contributions. And I will go ahead and add a severed imp hand.
Roll my eyes and tell him it still counts as mine.
That still counts as one.
I don't argue that.
All right. Around your corner, you now have to the south. Alex has started to move down the corridor. You also have an open corridor to the north. You can go in either direction. Alex said that he had eyes on a target to the south, which appears to be this one down here.
It's not normally a good idea to split the party, so.
And Sam just walked right into the open room. So I'm going to add this guy to the combat. And he is going to get an attack of opportunity on the silly little rodent that walked into his whatever this room is.
Not very stealthy there, Ninja.
Yeah, not exceptionally stealthy.
The map doesn't auto scroll for me, so I have to keep pushing down to see more of it.
If you hold your right mouse button, and it'll scroll.
I don't have a mouse button.
Use a mouse and not a trackpad, woman.
Yeah, I was gonna say right.
Well,
you don't have
she
a right
uses
click.
a Mac. They don't have a right and a left click.
Oh, you're fucking right.
Dude, just go get like the $10 Walmart special. Then you can at least have a mouse.
Fine.
Real mouse.
Owners. Hold on.
You're the one who just walked into an ambush.
Anywho, he's gonna fly right up to this guy, and 17 against Sam's kinetic, which is 19. So lucky did not hit. And we will continue combat from where we left off with Maeve, who is at the back of the pack right now, but I do think does have does have a view of the imp that it was attacking Sam there.
There, got the mouse.
Yep, that thing right there.
If you didn't hear, it took a swing at you and missed.
I did hear that. The mouse is now connected.
So much easier.
Okay, that should give me a line of sight to shoot. Keeping everybody, with the exception of Sam, out of the line of fire because there's nothing I can do for Sam.
Well, let's hope you make it.
On that aspect.
And 12 against the energy, it is a hit.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes, while these things definitely are hitting harder, it appears that they are still just cannon fodder. And for 3.
Okay, I'm done.
Do sea barnacles freak out anybody else, or is that just my trypophobia?
Sea barnacles?
No, they're weird.
They are pretty weird.
I used to barnacles as pets.
You what?
I had barnacles as pets.
That's weird, Sam.
I mean, I
Rude.
guess technically I did too when I had a saltwater aquarium.
I mean, were they pets or were they just a byproduct of the salt water?
Yeah, I'm going more byproduct, but
They were pets.
Didn't
But-
they do some filtering for you?
but yeah, technically, I mean, they were living and I was feeding them, so technically pets.
I had to go down to the dock and get them new water every so many days.
I really don't know if I'd trust Silverdale or Bremerton water, but
Yeah.
They,
you
they
know.
they came from said water, so
All right, this imp is now going to have his regular turn, and he's going to take another slash at Sam. This time matching, therefore hitting. And that is going to be 8 against your stamina, Sam.
alright. 16.
Yes, so you will be down to 8.
There you go. Okay.
And that is all this guy is going to do, so we will move on to Drix. Now, I've been trying to figure out how to
Okay.
pronounce your full name, and I'm thinking Drixduen Puruheim.
I'll be honest, I just pounded on the keyboard.
I'm just liking the Puruheim part.
What about the Ulbuljub?
Yeah, that part I'm still working on. I mean, Drixduen Puruheim is very easy, but the Lebudlujib is a little more difficult.
I have a sword to test.
Stop chewing on bro.
You stop chewing on the bark.
What?
All right.
Oh, I
And that is a
fucking hope that
very
hits.
good hit. Yes, indeed.
Good. Unfortunately, it is just a sword right now. It is not a power sword because I have to find a power source.
That is for 8, and that will be enough to... Whoops. I mathed wrong. He has... Sorry.
Okay, guys, 2 hit points left.
He's got 2 hit points left. You know, I'm going to call him staggered just because... Yeah, I gotta reflect some of my stupidity here.
Kind of stupid.
I did that to them once. They went into a cabin full of mimics to find out the cabin itself was a mimic.
Ooh. Very fun.
Why does that Chinese-ass transformer have a nipple gun?
What are you looking at?
In the chat, the thumbnail for the Transformers video,
Oh, Dare to
that
be
is a
Dare to be
very
stupid.
obviously Chinese stereotype with a nipple gun.
God, I love that. I love Dare to be Stupid. The Junkers theme from the movie. That was just great. And Weird Al, obviously.
It
You know,
was great, but the universal greeting is in there that Locke got wrong earlier.
I will be very
The
sad.
main
when
reason
Weird
why
Al
I posted
dies.
it. Yeah.
Name a more diverse artist.
Nope.
I mean,
Right.
there are a lot of cover artists out there now, but Weird Al does have the range. All right, so go ahead, Locke.
Okay, so I'm 10 feet away, but I have a 10-foot reach as a giant. So I'm just going to reach over everybody and stab this imp.
Stab away. That does
Yes,
hit
sir.
him.
I'm gonna kill him before I even get a chance.
Yep.
I mean,
It's
in
a
all
team effort.
fairness, you're lucky it didn't kill you before it got the chance. Before you got the chance.
Oh.
All right, and that does smash his head in, and he fall dead. He falls to the ground.
Fine. How do we do medicine in this one to heal my ass?
You can have a serum if you have a spell that is capable of repairing you. You can use that. I don't actually think any of you purchased anything that can heal you.
I have a
No.
med
Oh.
kit.
You do have basic med kit, which can patch up bleeding.
I do have this though.
Medicine.
To my medicine. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, let me just double check to see exactly how that works. Okay, page 143. Here we are. The DCs in most medicine tests are based on the type of equipment used. First aid is a standard action. You can use medicine to stop bleeding damage or administer first aid to a dying creature. DC of 15. If you succeed, you can stop the creature from dying and make it stable, or the bleed damage ends. Unlike other tasks of the medicine skill, you can attempt the first aid task untrained. Long-term care, not applicable here. Long-term stability, not applicable here. Treat deadly wounds. You can use medicine to restore hit points to a living wounded creature. This takes 1 minute, and the DC is based on the medical equipment used. If you succeed on the check, you restore 1 hit point per level of creature rating of the creature you are treating. So that would be 2 for everybody currently. You can also treat disease and treat drugs or poison. So as for just straight up repairing hit points,
Not great.
yes, indeed, not great.
Well, I had 26, so that's the 15, right? And if I heard you right, that's 2 hit points per level, so 4.
You were neither bleeding nor dying, so it really doesn't do anything. You haven't received a deadly wound. You don't need long-term care.
I'm at half hit points. How am I not bleeding?
Because your hit points are still 100%. You've only taken damage to your stamina.
Oh, well then what do I do for stamina?
For
Meditate.
stamina... Excuse me. Basically, rest will restore that fully. There are items and equipments that will restore stamina.
Get that bitch a monster.
And I thought there was one more thing, but I think I'm thinking Warhammer. I was thinking there was like a glory equivalent in this system, but I am just mixing systems in my head. So, no, basically rest and relaxation or drugs.
Like I said, get that bitch a monster.
Alright, then I guess we're gonna keep exploring.
All right, coming back around the corner is Cassandra.
Anything else in that room?
In this room is just the body. Sam did not loot it this time.
Fine. Go back and loot.
You discover another turquoise cube Aeon stone, exactly the same as before.
I'm gonna ask if anybody else wants one.
Now you can have your rock collection.
I'll take one.
I'm gonna give it to him.
Nope, sorry, who was that? I was not paying attention.
Red.
Red, got it. Okay, sorry, Maeve.
No worries.
All right, I have dropped the lucky stone onto your sheet there. This room contains
Let's go up, Locke.
nothing else, and yes, you have... Many have gone off this way.
Hey, teleport me. I gotta run to the
Looks
bathroom.
interesting.
Gotcha.
Uh-oh.
All right, and as you look into the room, you see a larger collection of 4 of those imps.
Maybe we leave that one alone.
We don't want to just shoot him from here.
What about shooting in there?
I don't know what their movement is and how fast it'll take them to get to us.
I
Yes.
go
Look,
the other way.
looking south from where everybody is at, there are multiple small chambers around a small, a curved hallway, and there do appear to be some creatures in some of the rooms, though you can't quite see completely into them. But you can definitely hear them inside the rooms. And I'm just going to fade them out so there's no mistaking that they aren't actively trying to kill you. And please ignore this wall here. It's pretend it's an open door.
What wall?
Yeah, we can't fully see into that room. There might be a couple more. We are murder hobos interstellars, but I don't know how much murdering we want to do while we're trying to get the hell out of Dodge.
Fair enough. Thought we were murder hobos.
Yes.
Well,
Instead
we
of,
need
like
to
I said,
survive
instead of Murder
to.
Hobos International, we're Murder Hobos Interstellar.
Man, please stop shooting on my bra.
All right, so going to be heading south then. The curved hallway. You hear noises coming from the first, second, and fourth room. Sam is far enough forward that though they have not yet seen you, she does see 3 of the imps in the first room.
I'm gonna relay that to the people around me. That there's 3 in a room. Is that you said that's an open doorway?
Yes, it is.
Not-
Yeah. I gotta work with the maps I got, what can I say? But you're looking right in.
Sneak past it.
I'm gonna try to be sneaky, sneaky.
All right, everybody go ahead that wants to be sneaky sneaky, roll a stealth check. Imori is
Roll,
as
but I'm not
subtle
planning on
as
going
an
anywhere.
avalanche. Sam, thanks to bonuses, is sufficiently quiet. Maeve is sufficiently quiet. Since Alex is still away, I'll go ahead and roll a stealth for him. And so Alex and so Drix and Imori, Locke and Alex, you're both not very quiet, and so you don't think you would be able to sneak past the door, at least very quickly. And I guess it would make sense to do that as well. And our thief friend is sneaky.
The night.
Just naturally good, not bonus good.
Interesting that our thiefy type person had a negative to her dexterity. All right.
That's weird. That should have been a 2+. Why is it doing that?
She's wearing the plate. I think it
Oh,
imposes.
yep. Yep, because of the plate.
Ah,
It's negative modifier. Yep, got it.
okay.
All right. And your next move? If
And
this
we
were
act-
combat, Sam would have honors here.
Oh, and I guess I'm gonna try to be sneaky and see if I make it past him. Eh. Sneaky. Or at least past the door. Oh, come on.
Alright. Let's see. And none of the three in that room see you.
I'm gonna wait right here for my party. And hopefully they make it.
And whoops, that was not the right one. Please take the second of those rolls. I was supposed to be rolling with disadvantage on this. So that is a negative.
Both of them would have been fine.
Nothing there, and nothing there. Alright, now the difficult ones. Alex and Luck will be rolling with merely normal. And one of them heard you, and so comes out to investigate.
I'm gonna shoot him as soon as I see him.
You would have that ability, as it would be your turn. Let me go ahead and add him to the combat.
Do I get advantage because it's like surprised?
You've already done your sneaking, so I'm going to say no on this one. You're more focused on being sneaky.
And
However, that does still hit him.
ugh.
Not exceptionally well, though.
Well, I guess that's my turn because I don't want to go running too far forward.
All right. Maeve will be next.
All right. I will also shoot at it because apparently, oh yeah, with that lovely damage, it's not dead.
And we just alerted the other ones that were here.
Well, I mean, it was gonna shriek in a moment anyway.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
you guys are semi-technically getting a sneak attack in on this guy. That does indeed hit quite well, too.
Where you go, baby?
Wow.
What? Wow, why are we not
Apparently,
rolling?
we're rolling like shit for damage.
Yeah, wow. How did... Oh, it's still a level 1. Okay, that's why. I was like, shouldn't that be more powerful by now? But it's still a level 1 rifle, so...
Mine?
I'm
No,
back.
Mafes. Welcome back. Everybody was attempting to sneak past, and for the most part, things have gone well. Only one has been alerted to the situation so far, and you are still north of where it's going on. The one that has been alerted is just in this doorway, and you are all effectively just getting a sneak attack on it right now.
Okay. Thank you.
It is now your turn.
Oh.
In the room behind it, there are two imps that have not yet been alerted to your presence.
Well, then it's a good thing I'm using a melee weapon that's quiet.
I mean, I just filed a rifle. I don't know how they haven't been alerted.
That does hit. And that's some better damage.
All right. I don't think I have any bonus actions or anything. So.
All right, which will bring us over to Luck.
I'll scoot back just a little bit to also stab it.
And stabby stabby indeed. And it falls down dead. All right, and Alex, you, everybody had made a stealth check earlier. I went ahead and rolled for you, and you are not very stealthy. So if you would like the opportunity to move out of the doorway, you can go ahead and do that. Otherwise, these two imps will have to make a perception check to see if they see you in the door.
Okay.
All right. The two imps in there don't really think much of it, as the first one just kind of floats out the door and doesn't come back. He's dead.
He's dead, Jim.
And Cassandra sneaks along the far wall with you.
Oh, Luke's being racist.
We're being racist?
Well, I mean, technically we're committing genocide on some imps.
That's not racist. That's just Tuesday.
Do we have to re-roll our stealth again, or are we
No,
going with-
you're still good there.
Yes, racist faction.
Let's see. Are any of you seeing? Okay, as you get to the second room,
Yeah.
you see one of the
So there's a
overseer
different looking
demons.
imp.
Yes, this one down here was one of the ones that had been working at the computer desk. It is a more intelligent imp. But this was also the one that was both at the reception desk in the ministry, but there were two of them also leading into the subminister's office. They are quite capable of English and quite smart.
Smirt.
I guess we can't talk our way out of this one.
Might be able to.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't have the brain to talk right now. Maybe you try.
We could try sneaking past her.
Is that the consensus? We're gonna try to sneak first and then talk if it don't work? Yay, nay?
Yes.
Sure.
Alright, well, sneaky sneak.
Alright. Mm-hmm. This one sees you, but just kind of chuckles for some reason and goes about his business.
Uh-oh. That's never good. That makes me think there's something bigger and badder up ahead.
As
I'm gonna go
you
investigate this room that looks like it doesn't have anything in it.
All right, go ahead and make a. Let me see. Go ahead and make another mysticism Actually, I guess you haven't made a mysticism check before, Maeve, but a mysticism from you.
Nope. Okay. We will roll.
The room is empty.
That works.
And up ahead in the fourth room, you see another one of the cannon fodder imps.
Are we waiting for the rest of our party to catch up or what?
Yeah, I'm not going out in front of everybody.
Yeah, I'm just kind of letting you guys lead. Cassandra's following in behind.
Hey, look, an actual passageway instead of cells.
As Alex walks past the final room, that imp just don't flat see shit. And you see Cassandra put her hand up against the wall and say, "The exit is close."
What does she have? Little hats.
Well, that's all the motivation I need.
Right?
And go ahead and stop right there, Locke. Anybody else want to catch up with him? You can. As Locke appears around the corner, hovering in the center of a circular room, is a creature that looks very smoke-like.
Oh, great.
It seems to have excuse me.
You okay?
He's smoking too much.
Nope,
Well,
that one was
that
just
is-
choking on coffee.
Mm.
Excuse me. Anyway, it appears to be almost fading in and out of a corporeal existence. Everybody, go ahead and make a mysticism roll.
Great.
I am not
Nice.
trained and have no bonuses in this one.
You still rolled nat. Very nice.
I'm not trained in it either.
Nope.
Are you kidding me?
All right, so in a rather
Boy's
funny
the only one.
in a funny turn of events, the muscle looks around the corner and immediately slams his back against the wall and says, "Oh shit." That is called an Oblivion Shade. It does basically
That sounds
psychic.
friendly.
It basically does psychic damage. Don't let it touch you.
Yay.
It
Now we know where
hurts.
that-
And this is
It's
why the
dangerous.
overseer giggled at us.
Now we know why the little fucker was laughing.
What?
And he is not yet in combat, but I'm going to go ahead and add him to the rotation.
She's in pink.
And everybody will get the opportunity to do something before the shade does. All right. Cassandra hears what Imori says and herself kind of almost shrinks up against a wall and says, "Yeah, good luck with that, guys."
Bitch.
Does she have nothing that could help us here?
Look, if you get hurt or something, I got a couple extra healing serums. I got an antitoxin, but yeah, fighting wise, you're on your own. Saving your ass if you're dying, yeah, drag your sorry ass back to me. So she has given you the offer of healing if you need healing.
Any clue what will work on against that thing?
Your previous interactions with driftborn creatures suggest
Energy
that
weapons.
energy weapons will be the most effective.
11 calories.
You
Sorry, I
are
didn't
in
catch that. My wife was giving me shit.
your previous interactions with driftborn creatures are that energy weapons will be the most effective. However, because you are on the drift plane, kinetics may work.
Okay,
But we don't know.
we're not sure.
Huh? I guess I'm just gonna shoot and pray.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask her anyway. Cassandra, do you think a sticky bomb will do anything to this thing or no?
It will probably have a lesser effect given that it can become incorporeal.
Okay, not wasting that grenade then.
And maintaining the same combat order, Sam would be next.
I guess I'm gonna ask Cassandra if my gamma rifle is a good choice.
Let's see, what does this thing do? Flamey, what is it? It does attack energy, so yes, in all likelihood, it might do something.
Well, we're gonna shoot and pray. Wait, hold on. Am I close enough? Can I see this fucker? Where's it at?
It's in the center of this room, and you are at 46 feet away.
Here's 15.
As Sam
Oh, and
moves, as Sam
got a
moves
buddy.
forward, you see the glowing portal of Cassandra's exits just flickering in the air.
Can I see it now? Or do I need to move forward a little more?
Oh, you see it. You see the portal and the shade.
Shoot at the shade. Hopefully shoot at the shade. Do I have anything to help? Oh. Herring fire bonus. I don't know what that was. I'm gonna roll. Do, do, do.
And
Oh,
a 12 does not hit.
I'm gonna move right back behind the corner.
Other your ink garbage.
And
Alright. Which will take us to Maeve.
All right, great. Hello, nice looking portal. Hello, big scary thing of doom.
I mean, is there a chance we can just run for the portal?
I highly doubt it. That means getting closer to it. Actually, if that looks to be, we might have to go through it to get to the portal.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, guess
All
not.
right,
It was a thought.
play zappy zappy. At least I have an energy weapon, so
And that does not get past its energy AC.
does my little stone thing help me in that one, or is it not a by one?
It is not off by 1.
Okay, and I am done.
Which takes us to Alex.
Well, all I can do. Wait, where am I even at? Okay, I'm over here. Right there. That's the extent. That's all I got. I don't have anything that can. Well, yeah, no, I can't reach. Maybe actually, hold up. Just on the edge of my pistol.
And that does hit.
Not for much.
Indeed, not for much, but it did hit. And it is now alerted to your presence.
Yay! And it is its turn.
It is indeed its turn. And you see this thing flying towards you.
Ah!
Yeah,
back
we
that
are
up.
not running that thing.
And it is going to take a swipe at Alex. Now, this should be going against a different armor class that you all have. This should be going against your kinetic armor class +8, which is your armor class versus combat maneuvers, because this is going to be attacking you more heavily than a kinetic weapon would be. So this should go
Okay, my KAC
30,
is 16.
32
Never
against
mind.
your...
He critted. Never mind.
Wow.
Just never mind.
And on a critical, it results in additional 1d6 corrosive. So it's first damage. Alex, you will still get a will save.
Yep, already working on it.
If you save it, you will only get half damage. And
What's the DC?
why did I not write that down, you stupid idiot? Okay, stupid me apparently didn't write that down when I was creating this creature. However, 15. 15 is the pretty standard, so you can go ahead and take half of that damage for 6. Plus...
Physical?
Oh. So that one, it will go against your stamina.
Okay. So 6 stamina and then 3 physical?
The 3 will be physical damage.
Okay.
And it floats above you looking like a Dementor from Harry Potter, and if it could scream, it would be, but silence comes out of its screaming mouth. Luck.
Okay, we're going to cross over there, and we're gonna pop a pistol shot at it.
And that will not hit.
All right, that's all I got.
Has anybody actually tried a kinetic weapon and connected with it?
I don't think anyone's tried kinetic yet.
Yeah, I don't think anybody has tried a kinetic yet. It will bring us back to Sam.
Oh, where's Alex? Where the hell is the thing?
Alex is right here, and the thing is right here. I did try to put a circle of light around it since, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the ambiance.
Ambiance.
I'm gonna step out and try to shoot the fucker again.
Okay, there you go. It should be pretty obvious now.
Flanking. Am I considered flanking it since something else is in front of it? Yay, nay?
I think that only applies to melee?
Oh, okay. Well, then we're gonna roll. Did I hit the fucker?
Let's see. Yeah, flanking only applies to melee. 19 will indeed hit. You may roll damage. And some good damage.
And I'm gonna jump back over here.
Alright. Which will take us over to Maeve.
Okay. We're just gonna continue to shoot at it because I don't really know what else I can do.
Well hit.
Nice.
And another well hits.
Okay, does that look like these weapons are doing like anything more than just normal damage to this thing? Like it's not super effective, any kind of like that?
As each of the beams and bullets have hit it, you see the shade almost cringe and start to cripple towards the damage, almost as if it were limping. It doesn't yet appear to be extremely damaged, but you can tell that if it had a physical form, it might be favoring something that wasn't previously shot.
Hmm. Okay.
Is a
Oh yeah,
wrestler
that's about it. I'm not
still willing
moving.
to fight, but tied up with a bunch of KT tape.
All right, I'm done.
It's all right. It is back to Alex, who's staring a Dementor in the face.
Well, let's see if this works.
It does.
Oh,
And at point blank, the shade is not able to avoid that. But it does take the 5 damage.
and I'm going to move around it so people can get through.
And let's see, where is... Let's see, that last shot also shook it, so it is a little off kilter. It will be rolling at disadvantage next round.
Yay.
Yay.
Which is now. And once again, Alex has been doing a fair amount of damage, and so it will be targeting him again. Ooh!
Ah, I'm okay with that.
And so is it. It swipes at you, but seems to have missed.
Yay.
And I should have rolled that will save with disadvantage anyway, but it doesn't matter. He failed both ways. Which will take us over to Locke.
I'm going to get up in a flanking position with it and longsword.
All right, you should have a +2 bonus to this, which you needed. The +2 puts you over its kinetic.
Okay.
Very nice. And oops, sorry, that was the wrong one. He is still not paying attention. All right, and he is down to the point where the shade sinks down to the ground and appears to be unable to fly anymore.
All right, that's all I've got.
Alright, Cassandra is going to come take a peek around the corner, see how y'all are doing. Gives you some friendly words of encouragement. Sam!
I'm gonna pop back around. Shoot the fucker again. Or attempt to.
Nice.
Attempt you do a critical hit.
So I roll critical damage.
Indeed. And very nice. With that, you see the smoke slump to the floor, and as it fades out, a glowing yellow Aeon stone is all that's left.
Dibs.
My kill, I get it.
Damn. All right.
Sam,
Fair.
you look at the Aeon stone, and this one is the Amber Hyperbolade Aeon stone. This Aeon stone orbits you. You have a energy resistance of 1 against all energy weapons, but apply only to damage from ranged weapons. And so it's going to float around your head, giving you a +1 to your energy resistance.
We
Which should have... Why is it not adding to it?
do I not? Do I see anything else in this room? Like
So,
enemy wise?
enemy-wise, no. This room is now cleared. The unmoving smoke corpse of the shade just kind of dithers off into the nothing, and all that remains is the portal out of here.
Yell back to Cassandra, it's dead.
All right, and she walks on past you and says, "Thanks a lot, all."
Wait, she goes last.
Okay, I was
Yeah,
gonna
I would
say,
like to clap a hand on her shoulder.
She needs to go last and hand back over the stuff she was borrowing.
all right. Before we head out, there is the option, if you so desire, you can go ahead and escape now, but there is a section of the dungeon that you have not seen right up here. If you can't see that, never mind.
I'm kind of curious about it.
Anyway, up here in Ping, damn you. Thank you. This general
Yeah, I
area,
saw the thing. Yep.
yeah, you bypass this passageway that if you so desire, you can go ahead and travel, but you have secured your exits.
Could you teleport us? I don't want to do all that maneuvering.
All gonna be heading up. Okay, let me, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Teleporting. All right, that's back to the section of the map that you have not yet explored. The body of a dead imp is lying here. I deleted it since you have already looted it.
Is Cassandra coming along willingly or begrudgingly?
She seems a little bit nervous as you all turn back around to seek greater treasures, but also recognizes she doesn't have a hell of a lot of choice. You're very large.
Okay. Because, yeah, if she was going to put up a fight, she was going to get the hog-tied. I wilted her into a giant merce.
Nice.
The fuck am I?
In the, let's see, you are up here now, about midway up the map.
Oh,
I'm
damn
back.
it. There we go. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
And
hi.
so Alex has discovered another room where two of the intelligent imps are. Alex peeking in, he can also see a doorway going south, and you can also hear around the corner up north further sounds. But immediately in front of you, two overseer imps that appear to be minding their own business at this particular moment.
I'm just gonna mind mine and walk right in.
With them?
Alex, go ahead and roll a bluff for me.
You just gotta look busy.
Nice.
These two kind of look at you in a very confused manner. What manner of creature are you? I've not seen you in the drift. But they
Lower archdemon. We're pretty rare.
Be cautious. There are powerful ones around. And the two just kind of drift off into their various corners.
I'm just gonna keep walking. Like I know where I'm going.
And I will follow closely behind.
The
Same.
two imps eyeball you all. Cassandra
And I'm just
walks.
going to blurt out, Homo sasquatchus. You know, the Bigfoot. And keep walking.
And as you reach around the corner in the room that Alex now sees, you see a drift dead, very similar to the creature that you faced back in the sub-minister's office, although this one appears to only be about half-sized, potentially a goblin or a dwarf or an isoki, or any of the other various short creatures of the galaxy. But it does appear to be otherwise a half-sized version of what you faced before. So
Nope.
you
Bye.
know this guy is a little more powerful.
And I guess we're not doing it.
Nope.
We checking out the top room, or we just
Yeah.
heading out?
Let's check out top room.
Yeah, let's check it out.
All right, as you look into the top room, you once again see two more of the intelligent overseers. And
Oh,
at
no.
the
Nope,
far
we're leaving.
distance, you see another shade. The shade ignores you, but the two overseers, these ones are looking for a fight. Because you see a slight glow around their heads.
Oh, great. They're being controlled.
Alright, let me go ahead and remove that one.
Not gonna
Why
lie,
would you
kind of
set this
interested
up
in
in
what
your...
loot they dropped.
What was that? I'm sorry?
Maeve wants to know what loot they drop when we kill them.
So far, everything that you have seen these creatures drop all appear to be Aeon stones. Everybody go
Like I
ahead
said, I'm
and
kind of curious.
everybody roll a... I guess a physical science kind of makes sense.
Woohoo! I have that one.
You don't have that one.
I don't.
And Mafe is, as he looks at the remains of the creatures that you have since put down, he surmises that in this plane, the creature's essence, perhaps, might be the origins of Aeon Stones in our plane. You're effectively harvesting demon souls.
Oops.
For lack of a better term. I mean, they're not demons, but, you know, you're kind of doing that. You basically got, Oblivion-style soul gems, and you're currently lesser soul gemming lots of shit.
That's one of my favorite Oblivion hobbies.
And Skyrim, I'll be honest.
All right, and let me see. Sam, you took the kill last time, so it will be on to Mafe.
And shooty.
And which one are you shooting at?
Oh,
Yeah, we do now have two
I
targets here.
will. Yes. But it won't let me select the target over them.
Really?
So this one. To the left.
Okay, maybe I need to change them to hostile.
There we go. Now I can do that.
Okay, I think it was because I just didn't have them set as hostiles. Which is weird, because I think you can target friends, too. But... Anyway. It is a hit!
Alright. And the damage of normal. Come on. Roll the normal damage.
And 3 damage against him. It absolutely surprises him, and he does take that damage.
Okay, and then I'm back out of the line of sight.
Alright, and the first one that you shot will also be the first one that attacks, and he's going to go for the big guy. And he is going to hit you with a poison sting. I don't think that gets through.
It does not.
Yeah, so he's going to fly menacingly next to you. He does not look happy, but nor does he say anything. The glow around his head gives this guy a very feral look to him. Tricks.
Well, he's right next to me. But that means nothing to a weapon, to a rifle. Holy hell.
Bam! Critical.
Nice.
This guy just, like, pops in a shower of everything. And as he pops out, a turquoise cube Aeon stone falls at his feet of where his body once was.
That one's mine.
You killed it. Go for it.
And Alex has harvested a luck cube.
I mean, that fits.
And that shade is dead, so you can go ahead and be removed from combat. Lock.
I'll just pop up here and get some stabby going.
And that stabby. You did not have a stone yet. Let's see. Your Aeon Stone negates your need to breathe.
Yes.
Okay. However, you do not have a Luck Stone, therefore that one misses.
Okay. I think that's all I've got for this turn.
Alright. Cassandra is pretending she's way over here. And this Overseer will attack Locke with its sting. Failure. I am rolling awesome tonight, at least with these guys. And it is over to Sam.
Alright, well, since I can't see shit, I guess I'd better step into where I can see. Where the hell is it at?
It is this one right here.
Oh, well, I need a line of fire then, don't I? Move a little farther forward so I can actually not shoot my party in the back.
We
I
prefer
am
it that way.
sure they appreciate it.
Oh, very much so.
Oh, I'm not a stormtrooper this time. Come on now.
Like that stopped you before. And it hits. And 5. Whoops. Not 123. There we go. Alright, well shot. That does indeed to appear to have damaged it.
And then I step back into the doorway for some protect coverage.
That blast causes it to be shaken.
But not stirred.
And we are on to red.
Yep. Yep. Once I get the new one. And fire.
Well blasted. Critical damage.
Oh, nice. Very nice. I get to roll the crit damage finally.
And just like his other Overseer friend, this one pops into a mist of invincible level spray, dropping, surprise, surprise, a... Let's see, yep, here it is. Dropping a turquoise cube Aeon Stone.
Okay, I don't have one of those yet, right?
You do not. This is your luck cube.
This feels very much
Okay.
like Diablo dropping soul stones.
Does the shade react to that death?
This one looks down at you, and it appears to be relatively indifferent, but it has been watching.
A little pervy, but okay.
Perhaps a good time to leave.
So say you all.
This is
Yep.
Strategic
so...
advance in the opposite direction.
All right.
We're leaving. We're not dealing
Then-
with another one of those.
Yes, then if you have decided not to fight this, you do have a clear run all the way back to your exit points.
Okay.
And you all teleport off, and you appear to be in one of the side hallways of the administration station back in normal standard reality.
We got our
Cassandra tips her proverbial hat to you and says, "Hey, give me a call again if you ever want to work together." And
Did
she
she?
saunters off, swaying
Wait, we
her.
take our stuff back.
She had stuff to hand back over.
She turns back around and says, had to try. You reacquire your armor. Let's see. Go ahead and pop Imori back in since that's who was carrying it earlier. Let's see. Hello, where did you go? Oh, that's right. I dropped it onto this character. All right, back to you. All right. She has reacquired the armor. That was the only thing that you had lent her.
Shield.
Yeah, I thought we had the shield on her too.
If you never actually moved it, that works too.
I'm actually a little concerned. Where did it go? I actually
Was it
can't
on?
even find it anymore. Who did I? Oh no, it went over to Maeve. Maeve was wearing it. So yeah, it was just the ceremonial armor that Cassandra had taken. Maeve had the shield.
Oh, okay.
Right. Anyway, so handing the armor back. Now can I go?
Yes, yes.
How do we get a hold of her? We wanted to work together.
We
Does she-
exchange cards or
Yeah,
whatever.
you effectively airdrop each other's contacts. And to more immediate, your contact for the data pad. You go ahead and call up your contact. Ah, I see you have acquired data pads. It's such a pleasure to finally work with somebody competent. So, I am just in a room just around the corner, so just pop on down. I would be most interested to hear what else you acquired from Tessandros' office. He always did have such interesting things.
I feel like this guy knows what it's like to get his ass tickled by a peacock feather.
Mhm.
The things the person enjoys is... What can I say?
Mi scusi.
So, I see you also have many extra data pads. Were you going to keep this for yourself, or were you hoping for maybe a little extra tip for delivering them to me as well?
Well, I don't think we quite know what's on him yet. We don't know if it's worth the tip or not.
Well, the Sandros' encryptions are very difficult to break. I'd be willing to give you 100 credits for each additional data slate in addition to the 2,000 for the promised one.
150.
125, my final offer.
Done.
Then it has been a pleasure working with you. You may call me the appraiser. I am an expert in the things that make the richer people of the quadrant go goo-goo. So, out of curiosity, Tassandos and I used to be very close partners, and his collections always did amuse me. Did you happen to take anything from him?
I offer him the armor of fornication because I don't want to touch it.
The ceremonial armor of Kalis. I certainly know some collectors who would be able to appreciate this. It might take a few days for me to find the right buyer for you. I would be happy to put you in touch as soon as I do. Would you like
Much
me to
obliged.
identify anything else?
Puzzle cube.
Yes, I would like to know what this is.
Alright, let's see. The puzzle,
Puzzle sphere.
the puzzle sphere. Yes, many rumors and legends about this puzzle sphere. Used to be very common back many millennia ago, so I hear. But to actually see one in person, fascinating. I do know of a chieftain on a backwater planet in the Gemini Ascendancy that, well, they might know a little bit more about this, as it was rumored that they came from its planet. If you are ever interested in following up on that, I will be happy to put you in contact with him.
How about the sword?
Oh, the dueling sword of Trebore. Not exceptionally powerful, but I do feel that this did used to contain a magical element to it that has since been, I do not know the word, perhaps dispelled is the best way of explaining it. It is very likely to be able to be powered up again, but right now it is merely a historical artifact.
What about the armor of fornication?
We already talked about that one.
Is what it says on the tin. Great for fucking against things that want to kill you.
Beautiful.
And last I see, over there on the red one, the irising shield, is that from the crowned prince? Oh, this is very delicious. I have no doubt Sandros valued this one. He is no doubt seething right now for losing it. Oh, this makes me so happy.
Definitely peacock feathers.
And last, I also see, such a morbid fascination this one has collecting the bones. Ah, the last independent king of Jezi. I know nothing about him aside from the last. He was the very last one. I mean, you know how history goes. The last one of any particular line, usually the shittiest, weakest. I mean, honestly, not much. The fact that he's the last is the only reason. Not very powerful, not very interesting. But
You done kink shaming, Alec?
No doubt, you know, he may be worth to some collector, no doubt. The appraiser finishes surveying your collection and spots some of the Aeon stones. Oh, and I see you have discovered the source of Aeon stones. Do keep this one a secret. Not many in the quadrant know this. But yes, it is why they are so common in the quadrants. Those that are capable of going to the drift plane and surviving are the ones that provide the material plane with them.
All right.
I look forward to working with you all again.
Thank you.
And with that appraisal, that concludes what is effectively book 1 of this saga.
Woo. And we didn't die.
And you didn't die. And let me quickly...
We did okay.
Yeah, let me go ahead and quickly count up how many experience. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 lesser plus the shade. So your experience from the last one was the experience for the actual mission. This time, your experience is 1,200 plus. This one was entirely based on how many monsters you defeated, so I actually do have to calculate this one. Plus 6 at 200, so 2,400 experience divided by the 4 of you. 600 experience goes to everybody.
Is that the total of
Right.
everything?
Yes, that's the total of all. So 600 divided to everyone, which should
34 or 34 34 is our new experience, so we are now level 3.
And yes, indeed, you level up. And so next time around, we will do the leveling up. I think at level 3, things start getting interesting with the characters. You will also have the opportunity to once again go shopping. All items up to level 5 will now be available. I will go ahead and make a new page in the journal with newly available items for next time that I'll be knocking that out either tonight or tomorrow night. So anytime after that, you can pop in whenever you want to preemptively shop if you so desire.
Was there money on this one or just experience?
And I was just getting to that. The collector is giving you 2,000 credits for the mission itself, and Alex bargained an additional 1125 from the data pads. So that means divided by 4, 782 credits to everybody.
Nice.
782.
What is that? That's 158. 1840.
So how much per person on the money again? Sorry.
782.
Cool.
Okay. Got it.
All right, and so like I said, next time we will have to do a little bit of a mini session 0 to level up and do any shopping, so we'll go ahead and plan for that next time. You will also have the opportunity to really kind of split where you want to go. We have subplots going in the Bakwan Dynasty, we have subplots going in the Free Space Alliance territories, and now you have additional information in the Geminid Ascendancy. And so next time around, I will have missions going into all 3 of those quadrants for you to choose from.
Nice.
And with that opening book, as it were, out of the way, how is everybody feeling about the mission, about their characters, about the system? I definitely would appreciate feedback. I think this is the 12th or 13th session, so I feel a good time to check in with everybody.
I mean, I like it.
I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
I'm doing good. I don't particularly like the way the weapons are designed in this one for the hand-to-hand stuff.
Okay.
It
But
doesn't
that's
really
more of a
seem like
system
going from
thing.
level 1 to 4 looks like it's done hardly anything. That's why I've still got a level 1 rifle.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not a you thing, that's a game mechanic.
Yeah, this system is really weird when it comes to especially damage, and we're kind of seeing that now, especially since this is the first time I started throwing creatures at you that were above, like significantly above your level, as opposed to equal with you. And so yeah, especially as we get into the higher levels now, the damage starts becoming, more ridiculous the more powerful weapon. And the lower tier ones are going to probably pretty quickly fall out of favor, as I understand it.
Should we be doing a full rest to recoup?
Well, I assume we get back to the ship, so yeah.
Yeah, you're all getting back to the ship, and so everybody, when we get back to the next session, back for next time, everybody will be well rested and reloaded and ready for new and exciting things.
Well, I'm good at forgetting to hit the rest button, so taken care of.
All right. I will look into seeing if there is anything that can be done about lower level weapons. I think it might just be black market things like let's see, weapon modifications and augmentations that might make those things more powerful. There will be some additional unlocks with the system. So let's see. Oh, ow, hi, ouch. Thank you. I love you too.
I mean, if you really did, she wouldn't be doing that.
Yuki tried collapsing into my lap, but apparently forgot that there was a 6 or 7 inch drop from the table into my lap. So she just kind of flopped.
Which means the claws came out.
Yeah, luckily it just hit my leg and not anything important.
I guess that's good.
To be fair, somebody asked me if I had to lose a limb, which one it would be. I'm like, lower leg.
Yeah.
It does nothing.
However, from my dad's experience, I highly recommend below the knee.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah, because above the knee it gets annoying.
How about we just don't lose our lower limbs?
I'm just saying, if we had to.
Yeah, I mean, if forced. All right. And I think Yuki is telling me it is time to shut up.
Okay. And my daughter is as well.
Okay.